Hello, everybody.
Bacon in the shower does not wear pants unless you make it wear pants, because cats are lazy creatures.
Did you get all that?
Haha.
Something about Bacon not wearing pants in the shower. Anyway, he's weird. We already know that. We've established that. I wanted to do a quick update. I noticed it's been a while since I've mentioned all my test results and crap. We redid the fine needle aspiration. You saw the previous blog video about it. The first one came back undiagnostic. So we did a second one, and that one came back undiagnostic. So what my doctor and I have decided is we're going to track my thyroid via ultrasound, and if the nodules get any larger, then we'll consider surgery to remove the thyroid. And so I just had an ultrasound on Monday. Yeah, Monday the 10th. I just had an ultrasound done. So now I'm waiting until my appointment in January to find out the results. And hopefully, fingers crossed, no growth. We do not want growing nodules, because I really don't want to have surgery. If I can avoid surgery, I want to avoid surgery. But unfortunately, the fine needle aspiration things haven't had any results. They're coming back undiagnostic, which apparently means they didn't get the right cells to run the test or something, or they didn't get enough of it to make a determination. So, since the first one I had done a while ago, let's see, it's been probably close to 2 years now. The first fine needle I had done came back clear. It was fine. So we're hoping that that's the case, and it's just a matter of they didn't get the right cells or whatever. My doctor's actually a little confused. He was in the nodule and should have gotten what he needed, but apparently didn't. And this has happened twice now. And it's not the most pleasant experience, because what they do, if you've never heard of it or seen it done or had it done, what they do is they numb up your neck, well, like the front of your neck, because that's where the thyroid is, like right in this area. And then they have the ultrasound to locate the nodule, and then they take a fine needle syringe and they insert the needle into the nodule in your neck and draw out some of the cells, and they do several syringes worth. It's a small amount each time. It's not like they're taking a whole bunch of stuff out. They're just getting a little bit each time, and they do several of them, several samples to hopefully get what they need. The first one I had in this batch, my whole neck, the whole front of my neck was black and blue. It was bruised really bad, almost the color of my shirt, this black color here. I mean, it was nasty looking. Sore throat, and it was just uncomfortable. It wasn't painful, it was just uncomfortable, kind of achy a little bit. So when we went in for the second one, I was like, oh no, I'm going to be all bruised up again. I finally got rid of the bruises, and they're going to put them back on. But the second one, no problem at all. I barely had any marks. You could just see the little needle pricks. I was fine. So I guess he hit something the first time that he didn't before. I don't know. Maybe he nicked a capillary or something. But, they take... The first round, he took, I think 13 samples between both sides of the thyroid. And the next one, he only took, 10, I think. It was fewer. But either way, both times it came back undiagnostic. So now we're just following up with ultrasounds, which the ultrasounds aren't bad, they're just sticky. Because they put that goop on there, and then they run the gizmo. If you've ever had an ultrasound, I mean, they're not painful or anything. It's just, a little bit of pressure because they're moving that transducer thing around to get the image. And then the gel that they use, it's a little sticky when it, so it makes you want to go and take a shower because you're all sticky and ugh. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on with that. I'm hoping for good news. I don't want anything larger. I don't want any growth at all. Shrinkage would be nice. Speaking of shrinkage, I have actually lost a little bit of weight, so yay! I have lost approximately 60 pounds from my heaviest. And the thing is, I haven't been dieting or anything.
Lack of food.
It's, a lot of it is that we just haven't had a lot of money to play with for food. So we've been eating cheap, which means like ramen and spaghetti. I can make a pot of spaghetti and feed 3 of us for like $2. So we're eating cheap. And when you eat cheap, you're not getting everything you need. So you lose a little weight. And that ends. I've kind of naturally done the intermittent fasting, or what I know of it. I have to look it up and see what it really is, what it really involves. I was watching a video by Jake Monroe. He's, shout out to Jake. He's a musician in Northern Ireland. He's boyfriend to Toxic Tears. Shout out to Toxic. And he does intermittent fasting, and he was talking about how, since he's a YouTuber, he can kind of set his own schedule, so he might get up at like noon, and then he'll only eat between the hours of like 2 and 10. I was kind of naturally doing that anyway, so I need to look it up and see what more is involved with it, but I'm kind of doing that, and I think that's also helping with the weight loss a little bit. But I'm not really trying. It's just what I'm naturally doing. Yeah. I don't have an actual job, so I can sleep in if I want to. And a lot of times I don't get up until like 1 in the afternoon or noon or around in there. And I'm not a person that can eat as soon as I wake up. I need some time to, get going. And so I have kind of naturally been doing the 2 to 10 without even thinking about it. So I'm thinking if that kind of sounds like something that'll fit into my lifestyle, that maybe I'll try the whole intermittent fasting deal. I know Matthias, for those who are familiar with him, he also does the intermittent fasting. He's mentioned it several times. So yeah, I guess it's a thing now that a lot of people are doing it.
As for me, I can't really stand the idea. I love eating. I'll eat, basically, if you give me a chance, I'll eat like 24/7.
Well, it's not that I don't like food. I like food, obviously. I wouldn't be big. It's just that it's learning a new way to eat, basically. And my dad has developed dementia, and his doctor said more fruits and vegetables, and he needs vitamin B12 shots. So I've been trying to incorporate more vegetables into meals, because we don't eat as many veggies as we should. Excuse me. I now have a tickle in my throat, probably because I've been talking so much. Sorry about that. But my son, he's afraid of vegetables.
Yep.
If it's green, he probably won't eat it. If it looks like a vegetable.
It pissed me off too. He's just standing there, mocking me. It's just.
How are vegetables mocking you?
I don't know. I feel like they are.
Some of them are actually pretty good. You ate corn yesterday.
Well.
Anyway, that's because it was mixed into the taco meat. Yeah. Anyway, that's just kind of an update on what's going on, and My 10 minutes are up, so I will say bye for now.